Today's March 27th, 2016. It is Easter Sunday. So everyone that celebrates Easter, I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Spend some time with the friends and family. You'll notice, if you follow my 5 vlogs that I've done, that my face is now shaved. Usually it's never like this. If anything, I shave my little mutton chops and my mustache, but I never shave this, my little chin pubes. I don't shave my chin pubes. I like those. But I was shaving or trimming it, and then I ruined it by basically shaving half it off. So de facto, I had no choice but to get rid of it. It's a bummer, but you know what? It's hair and it just grows back, so whatever. Right now, I am making my normal breakfast, which I've said this before, is just some whey protein and some milk, some cinnamon, and peanut butter and ice. It's basically a protein shake, is what I could have just said in the beginning. It's a protein shake. I make a protein shake for breakfast. But I put some other stuff in there. So some stuff like carbs, maybe some oatmeal if I have oatmeal, some healthy fats like peanut butter. And I usually have the natural, this is Skippy natural. This stuff's great. I like Skippy. You really want to, really get the stuff, that ingredients. It should just say roasted peanuts. This is roasted peanuts, sugar, palm oil, salt. The natural one is the one with all of the oil on top. You have to spin around. You have to mix up. But you know what? This is fine for now. So we're gonna make this. I'm making a NutriBullet. If you have $100 laying around and you're looking for a mini little blender thing that can make this kind of stuff really well, I'd go with a NutriBullet. It gives you 3 cups, 2 small, 1 large. The large one is more than large enough to make anything you really want for a single serving, or for a single person rather. Oh, we do have oatmeal, okay. Yeah, so I'll throw some oatmeal in there too. The plan was to go to the gym. I'm going to my uncle's today for Easter. He's out in New Jersey, so it's about 45 minutes away. It's really not that bad. And then tomorrow's the rest of the work week. So tomorrow we start over again. But yeah, I'm gonna make this protein shake, crush that, and then probably go to the gym. So I just recorded this whole corny, me making my protein shake, and it didn't record. So now I'm trying to get the frickin' peanut butter off the spoon, but it's not working. So that happens. Damn, but you move on. Love peanut butter. Cinnamon, a fantastic spice. It's good for you. It tastes good. Put it in everything that's acceptable. Don't put it in pasta. Don't put it on meat. Don't put it on fish. Put it on anything else that you may think it tastes good with. So throw some cinnamon. It's great if anyone has autoimmune diseases. Cinnamon is a fantastic spice. It's an anti-inflammatory. And I just spilled cinnamon all over the counter. This looks disgusting. That looks gross, but I promise you it tastes really good. That is a bad situation, so we'll clean that up. So the great part about the NutriBullet is actually mine is sort of broken, so that's not great. But in normal, the great part about the NutriBullet, and I'm trying to get this little lip right, here we go, is you simply just spin it on top, and I can't do that with one hand. I'll be right back. Is you take your little base and you have it, that really looks gross. You have it spun on there, you put it on the top, match up the little rings there, plug that bad boy in, and cue music. Just leaving the gym now. I had an interesting workout. I ate some food yesterday and I wasn't feeling too well. And this workout, do you ever have the feeling where you just feel like you're disconnected, you're sort of out of it? That's what this workout was like. It was an okay workout, but I just felt I don't know, something was off. So what I ate, or just maybe I didn't get enough sleep, but something was just really funky. But anyway, going home to shower, and then we're heading to New Jersey over my uncle's house. So that should be fun, see the family. I'm parked, so don't worry about me driving. I'm not filming and driving, I'm parked. a few weeks back, Alyssa and I watched BMS the movie, Blue Mountain State the movie. I think it was called The Rise of Thadland. Her and I were huge fans of the TV show. I thought the TV show was great. Characters, fantastic. The stories were always interesting. This was the first movie and kind of the final installment. It was funded by Kickstarter. Disappointed is the only word I can say. I was disappointed. It felt rushed. The movie was pretty much just 90 minutes of Project X, and that wasn't even a great movie, and it was worse than that. It was just one long party movie. They had cameos for Shiloh and Radon, Radon was a fantastic character. I don't know why he was cut out of the third season, I'm not quite sure. But they were each in there for 20 seconds. And, they might as well not have been in there. It was useless. They didn't even keep the same locations. This is a lot of negativity because I didn't think the movie was great at all. They said they were going to keep the same location for the Goat House and the campus. Those were totally different. It's like 4 years later since the show, so they really don't look like they're in college anymore. Not that they ever did, but they're kind of pushing the limit now of how old these kids can look. But yeah, I mean, it was one long party film. I would have loved to see, and there was no football. There was football for the first minute and a half of the movie, and then after that, they just completely disregarded any sort of football activity, jokes. Nothing involved football in the movie. It was strictly just partying to get the Goat House back from the dean who's going to buy the house. It would have been great to see like Thad get drafted. He gets drafted in the beginning, but you don't see that. He gets drafted and he signs this multi-million-dollar contract. No spoilers. Not that you really spoilers. It's a party movie. He gets drafted and he gets this huge contract. I would have loved to see Thad during the draft. There was no cameos by NFL players like they used to have. Wait, did they have? Was that? No, I'm thinking of the league. I think they did have. No, they did have. Well, I don't remember actually. I can't remember if they've had cameos in that show. But that would have been fantastic to see. Just Thad get drafted and then have the speech and something can go wrong. But it was just one long party movie, and that's not what the show was. The show was stories revolving around a college football team getting into shenanigans, and the whole football part of it was just taken out, which was a real shame. If you're a fan of the show and you like the show, watch it for nostalgia. It's gonna leave you off. I didn't like the ending either, but it's gonna bring some closure, I guess, to the show, because I think the third season wasn't supposed to be the last season. They canceled the show for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but it was unexpected for the rest of the cast and the crew. So this is kind of some closure for you guys. If you're not a fan of BMS, I wouldn't say watch it. It's not worth it. Although you probably wouldn't sit through a review of me reviewing a movie of a TV show you never watched. But if you're a fan of the show, just watch it. It's an hour and a half. You may get a couple laughs here and there. Oh, here's another thing. What brought charm to the show was that it was on cable, so they couldn't do everything they wanted to do, right? You can't curse to a large extent. You can't show nudity. You have restrictions, and I think that what brought charm to the show. In this, you see Sammy's penis like 15 times. It's not funny. That kind of like really crude humor was not really what was found in BMS. It was crude, but it was a little more intelligent. It was a mixture of both. This is just straight up, oh my God, we can show and now, let's go ahead and do that. And it was totally overdone. Guys, come on. I didn't contribute to the Kickstarter, so I can't really get that upset about it, but it's gotten horrible reviews, and if I contribute to the Kickstarter any substantial amount of money, I'd be pissed off because the movie sucked. Frankly, the movie was not good. But if you're a fan of the show, go ahead, watch it, just to see the old characters again. You may get some closure. That's pretty much it. But that was the review of BMS the movie. It wasn't positive. Stick with the show. I can rewatch that. I can rewatch the show over and over again. I think it's hilarious. So stick with that. If you actually, if you don't want to ruin your perspective of the show, then don't watch the movie. That way, you'll think of BMS as this fantastic being. If you want to just ruin it and just see what's going on 6 years later, you can do that. But, the only good part. There was one good part about the movie, and it's Dick Dog. If you haven't seen the movie, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's Thad's cousin. He was actually a funny character. I'm glad that they added him in there. Except they removed everyone else. I mean, they removed everyone else. That's pretty much what they did. Marty Daniels, the coach, is in there. John is gone, and Marty doesn't have the same sort of charm that he did before, because you need John there. Marty Daniels' wife, I forgot her name. She was married to Charlie. She was married to Charlie Sheen. Is it Brooke Shields? I don't remember. That might be wrong. But she is not in it. The most of the team is there. Larry's there. Harmon is there. And then the big center, I forgot his name. He's in there. But they ruined it with Radon and Shiloh. They should have been more substantial pieces of the movie, but they weren't. Anyway, that's my take on BMS. If you like the movie, you're gonna highly disagree with me, and you're gonna get really pissed off and probably comment a lot of negative stuff. Or maybe not, because not a lot of people watch these videos, so maybe they won't. But that was my take on it. Go watch it or don't watch it. It's up to you.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
So we are out for a family walk right now, walking through Glen Ridge, New Jersey, and it's absolutely gorgeous here. I have a lot of great shots, but just look around. It's really beautiful.